What's up guys, it's Fleet here, and this is my first YouTube video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the 5 ways which you can grow your Discord server. Now, people in my server have been asking me, what did I do to grow my server? What tips do I have? And so I've decided to make a video to give you all a better understanding on the things you should be doing and the things you shouldn't be doing in order to grow your Discord server. So, starting with the first tip is being active as a server owner. Being active is pretty important, such as welcoming people, starting conversations, and overall moderating the server at the start. As you don't have people who can moderate for you, it's important that you're there at all times to make sure that they follow the rules you have put in place. Now, welcoming new people to the server can be quite difficult, as there are tons of different time zones and people living in different countries. People are joining your server at any time of the day. It's important that you have your notifications on. You need to make sure that you welcome every new person into your Discord server, as this is important as they need to feel welcomed in the server and comfortable, and they're likely to stay in the server. Starting conversations is also important. Having people in your server is one thing, but you gotta make sure that they're active and you engage with them. Starting conversations, like how's your day going, or maybe what hobbies you like doing, and maybe if you share similar interests, and all of these tie into what a server owner has to do. The second tip is to use websites such as Discord and discord.me. So if I go onto Discord, here you can see lots of different categories, and each one of these numbers is a server, so 300,000 servers are in gaming, 400,000 in community. So if I click gaming, here you can see a bunch of servers which have recently been bumped. So here you get the advertisement of Golden Hosting, a Spanish server, and it gives you lots of tags which you can add to your server to make your server stand out in front of the other ones and to find people that are going to be interested in the server. Another website you can use is discord.me. So this one here, you can see there's lots of different categories as well, and it's another way of branching out to other people who might use this website. So you have, for example, the Hideout, which is a social gaming and art community. Using these websites is a great way to branch out to your server and to help it to grow. The third tip is inviting your friends. Now, a lot of people don't have friends on Discord, which is fine, but having friends is a great way to grow your server, as you know that they're going to be active in the server, as you talk to them every single day, and also they help growing your member count. So when people see that the people in the server, they're likely to join. So if your server is, you've got just one member in, which is you, people aren't likely to join because they don't really think it's going to be active or like worth joining. Whereas if for example, it had 20 or 10, people are more likely to see there's people in the server and they're likely to join. As you can see, the comfy corner, my server has 257 members in currently. So people see that there's a decent amount of people in the community and they're likely to join and to see what's what. So that's another tip for you guys to keep in mind. The fourth tip which I'll be giving you guys is using advertising servers. Now, there's a bunch of different servers you can find on the Discord websites and stuff like that, but I have the main couple which I use, which I find very effective. So I use Sounds World, which has a self-advertising for those who are level 10 in the server. So if you guys reach level 10 in Sounds World, you can easily get some self-advertising, and as there's over 250,000 people in the server, you're likely to get a couple of people who are maybe interested in the advert and they might join. The second one I use is Custom's Magical World. He has one for those who are level 5+, which is another way of growing. There are also 3 other advertising servers which are dedicated to advertising, one of them being Advertise Your Server, which has over 50,000 people. You can see they have lots of different categories, so people are able to easily find your server, and it will narrow it down even more so people are easily able to find you. Simplistic Advertising is another server which you can use, as they have a bunch of different categories which you can post your advertisement in, as well as Open Advertisements, which also have a bunch of categories you can post the advertisements in. This is an extra tip which I'm going to give you guys, and it's partnerships. As you can see, lots of different people are posting advertisements looking for partners. You can find lots of different servers which are similar to yours, and you're able to partner with them, so you can find members from those servers who are likely to join yours. For example, you have Aurora Cafe, who are a relaxing server where you can hang out with friends. Now that might be perfect for some of you guys, but then you also have Survivors of Solitude, which is a role-playing server. So there's a bunch of different ways which you can advertise the server here. Having partnerships is a great way to grow your server, and I would highly recommend. The fifth and final tip which I can give you guys is using bump bots. Now, using bump bots is a brilliant way to grow your server. The 4 bump bots which my server uses is Discord, OpenBump, Bump Central, and DSC. Now, bumping the server is a great way to find new people. So, if I, for example, type !deep bump. As you can see here, I just bumped the server. So, if I do .bump, you can see I just bumped the server again. So this allows people to find the server and easily. So it just bumped that server into 20 different servers using the server advertisement. I'll be making a video on how to create a server advertisement in the foreseeable future, so be sure to look out for that. So I've given you 5 tips and actually a bonus tip on how you can grow your server. And the things which I'm going to give you now are the things you shouldn't do, which can affect the server's growth. So the first thing is DM advertising. Now I see a lot of people going into servers and just messaging every single person that they see in the members list. About every single person, they're just sending their Discord invite or an advertisement. And I've had a bunch of people send them to me, and if you didn't already know, that Discord have got this against their terms of service. So if you do DM advertise, you can get your account banned, which I don't really recommend. Plus, DM advertising isn't a great way to see growth, as people may not be interested in the server, and they might just join and they won't be active, which you don't really want in a community. The second thing is begging people to join your server. Now I see a lot of people as well in general chats and stuff begging people, oh, can you please join my server? Oh, I need help, can you join my server please? A lot of people do that, and trust me, that does not work either. You need to grow naturally. You need to be able to show that you can grow using all the methods I've shown you, because those ones really don't work, and you're likely to get people who are going to be negative in your server or maybe not active, and you don't really want that in the community. The third thing you shouldn't do is advertising in servers. As we have moderators in my server, if anyone does happen to advertise in general, they instantly get a ban, and this can result in you losing opportunities to advertise in servers such as SoundWorld or even advertise your server. And you got to make sure that you post the advertisement only in the required channels, as getting a ban in a server doesn't really look good on your reputation, and that loses the chance of you finding people, meeting people, and maybe even making some friends. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you learned some new things today in this video, and maybe you can use them and you might be able to see a server grow as quick as what mine has. If you want to join my Discord server, I will leave an invite in the description below. That's all for today. Peace out.